Hello, and welcome to our Elimination Chamber podcast. The last podcast is currently at like 756 views and still going up. Hopefully this one. Hopefully this one. And also the other one. The other one. Oh, it's at 811. Please get that one to 1,000 views and get this one to 1,000 views as well. I would appreciate that a lot.
I never, just that many views, I never saw that coming. Holy shit, people are loving to hear our WWE stuff.
Oh, you're going to hear our rant. It depends how we both feel on the show. I know I'm feeling a good old rant in me. For this
I'm feeling some type of way, I'm going to tell you.
Oh boy, but let's get to the first match, which... What would it be?
Okay, so let's start it off with, proper, I guess, with the Elimination Kickoff match. I did not actually watch, but, Nilsson, you said you watched it. It was Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. A lot happened in this match between them and Dominic and inside the ring and outside, everything. From what I was reading. So, give me your thoughts on that and give me your rating.
I have no rating. Because I was kind of doing stuff while also watching it on the side. I can't give you a rating, but I can give you my problem with it. Two guys that are former world champions. One even made it at WrestleMania. These two were on the Kickoff show, and they're not even going to do anything with Dominic and Rey going into WrestleMania. No, it's going to be Dom and Rey versus The Miz and Logan Paul at WrestleMania 38.
Yeah,
Why?
not happy. Not happy.
Why? To me, this is just bullshit. I mean, to me, this is just set up a good example of where this show is going to go and which direction. But if I were to think of a rating based off how the match was, probably like a 2.5, but don't take my word for it. I'm not even going to put it on the screen because I can't give a proper rating for it. Plus, I don't even rate kickoff show matches anyways.
Yeah, no, I feel you. If anything, from what I was reading, I give it a solid 3.5, mostly because of the competitors and... It ended in typical Rey Mysterio fashion, Rey pinning Miz, and he delivered the 619 and all that. But it's just, I get it. You had to have somebody open the show. But why not give the younger talent the chance to do it? Why give two of the best in the business? And then this is coming from me. I used to hate Miz with a passion. And then I realized he's literally... one of the more talented people in this damn business. But so you've got two former world champions. Oh, let's just have them open up the show instead of some rookies.
And they're not even opening up the show. They're on the pre-show of all things.
Yeah, that's my point. They're the fucking, they're the damn hype. It's like, come on.
I just don't agree with it. I don't. But other people may argue with it because they don't like Miz, which I don't understand why. But that's just me. The thing is, this is their second match in Saudi Arabia, by the way. Remember they wrestled in that tournament?
Yeah, 3 years ago? Yeah, you're right. But it's I get kind of why they did it, because they wanted I guess WWE's thinking was, hey, let's have some main event talent, really get the crowd's attention. But other than that, I was just like, eh.
I don't get it at all. And yeah, Miz and Rey.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the main card
match.
Yep, the very first opening match. One that we were probably all hyped for, but honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and straight up say it. I was fucking disappointed as all hell. Reigns versus Goldberg.
Oh, this match was 6 minutes, by the way, and Roman Reigns retained his championship. I give it 1 star.
Give me your grievances on this match.
Well, I give it 1. How about you?
Straight up 3.5, and that's me being generous.
Yeah, that's being very much generous there, Chris. 3.5 sounds good. For me, I don't know why people are giving this match 2 stars, or maybe even higher than that. I did not give a fuck. Firstly, Roman Reigns, so far I've enjoyed you, man. Yet again, I don't want you to do much. What the fuck was this selling, man? Dude took 2 spears and sold them like nothing. At all. This... I was already bored out of my mind the first 3 minutes. There's a reason why this match did not happen 2 years ago. Because Destiny says no. And there's a reason why. For me, I'm really getting sick of the same old formula. Here's the thing with Goldberg. He can't wrestle any longer matches than 6 minutes. And don't try to push Goldberg into these type of... What is it? I won't say technical, but don't push him into these kind of things where he has to get physical. But also, it's like that's the double-edged sword. We don't want to see repetitiveness. Well, at least I don't want to see repetitiveness. But also, I kind of want to see something new. But I know if they're going to be trying something new, it's going to be bad. I just think this match just did not work the way it should have. And also, why is Roman Reigns opening up another pay-per-view? Why?
Yeah.
That's why I give it 1. It was nothing special at all.
Yeah, in my opinion, the champion should be the closer.
Or in the middle of the show. Not opening the damn thing.
Yeah. I'll put it to you like this, because I was glued to my TV. Personally, the only reason I give it 3.5 is because the reason I'm so generous with my ratings most of the time is because of the talent that they put together. Yes, this is literally same old song and dance, okay? You got Roman Reigns, you've got Goldberg. Love Goldberg to death. Absolutely love him. But, dude, this match was oh my God. You had literally them doing power move after power move, some spots here, some spots there. I'm sorry. You had Goldberg doing some spears, Roman Reigns getting up, and the reason I wrote down, okay, submission. Was not expecting that. I legitimately thought it was going to win by pinfall, and part of me really wanted Goldberg to win. I actually wanted,
because I knew we would avoid the inevitable.
To see Goldberg hold the title and see what happens next. Because, and I thought about this too. I'm going to say this, and I do not care who gives me hate for this in the comments. I'm saying this. In my opinion, the Universal title is nothing. It's nothing compared to the fucking WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Bro,
okay?
No one's gonna fight with you on that.
Like, I'm sorry. In my opinion, I don't care how long Roman Reigns has held this title. It does not have the prestige or the legacy as the World Heavyweight Championship. It was made up on the spot because of freaking because the whatever brand was it, SmackDown or whatever.
Raw.
Yeah, Raw did not have a champion. So let's make up a title just so we can have a champion on our show. And now the only reason that title is relevant is because of WWE's golden boy, Roman Reigns. Okay? Good. They're incredible athletes. Roman Reigns, he's a super athlete. I'll give him that. I'll give him credit where credit's due. The dude's a certifiable badass. This match was trash. You literally went back and forth. I gave it 3.5 because they went back and forth, and it wasn't a squash, 2-minute match of Goldberg hitting a spear and pin. That's the only reason why I'm giving it 3.5 is because it went longer than 2 fucking minutes.
I just think, honestly, I wish if Goldberg had won, I would have been joyful because then we'd avoid the inevitable, colliding the titles.
Yeah, no,
we got to do a WrestleMania 38 podcast, by the way. Just predictions.
I mean, I get that, but I feel as though they would have had Goldberg go up against Lesnar or something. I really do.
I would have loved that. They had one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. The second one, not the first one.
Yeah, no, that match was insane. They kept going back and forth. I remember that. They threw everything at each other. Holy shit.
I would not mind if there was another match between them, and this time Goldberg gets the win at WrestleMania. Because dude doesn't want a WrestleMania sense coming back.
Yeah, the main reason I want to put emphasis on the submission is, you notice, scripted or not, Goldberg didn't tap.
Plus, Goldberg's head was bleeding, as always. Yeah, exactly. Head period, as always.
Okay, so, are we good on this one?
Yeah, I'm good on this one, because I want to talk about the next match.
Yeah, okay, so the next one, honestly, I was, Women's Elimination Chamber. Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, Doudrop, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Bianca Belair.
Well, damn. I'm about to say, I'll name the competitors if you didn't have them written down, but look at you. And the match, surprisingly, was 15 minutes and 45 seconds. So, at least for this time frame, at the current moment, this was the shortest Elimination Chamber match of all time, which surprised me a lot. I gave this 3 stars. 3
How
stars.
Much? 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I gave it a 3.5. Let's put it this way.
That's fair.
Go ahead and tell me your positives and negatives on this match. I want to see if you and I can match up on this.
I got no negatives. In fact, if anything, I have a lot of positives about this match. My only real negative is, why is it 15 minutes and 45 seconds? And I have the same problem for the other Elimination Chamber match too, but I'll explain more into what happened with the other Elimination Chamber, because there was some actual real shit that went down. But for this one, there's no reason for why it has to go down. By the way, it didn't hit my mind until halfway in this match, but I forgot the women have to pretty much dress, you know, in like these pajamas because of how Saudi Arabia is. Only one wrestler this night took advantage of that, and we'll get to that match when we get to that match, which is next, funnily enough. My problem with the match, it's too short, but for what it was worth, this match was fun. I had a great time at this match. It had a lot of action. I just think it should have been longer. It really, like, there was a lot of room for so many spots. Remember Elimination for 2020 when fucking Otis and Tucker jumped off the pods? Imagine if Doudrop did that to all the women, dude. Oh. But yet again, it's different from the men's wrestler to the women's wrestler. She would have crushed everyone. I'm not trying to make a fat joke towards Doudrop, but, like, most of the women here, no, especially Alexa, she would have been. But still, with the talent you had, you did good. I think it did good. It could have been better, honestly, but it's much better than the last Women's Elimination Chamber, which was in 2020, the one with Shayna Baszler crushing everybody. That was much better. There's nothing much really I gotta say. I think I'm so happy Bianca Belair won. Everyone's complaining about her winning. Shut up. She absolutely deserved to win this. I just think...
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is when I was writing this down and I went online to Google and looked up everything, it said that Bianca Belair, and I remember it said online that Alexa Bliss won. And I'm like...
I was scared
what?
She was going to win.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. And then I wrote it down, and I was like, my brain had a brain fart, and I said, wait a sec. I wrote down Alexa Bliss one. I said, no, wait, I knew Bianca won. Here's the thing. I was happy. Like, I said, Bianca deserves this. They need to be, I'm glad they're giving her the push that they've been giving her for the extended period of time, mind you, but, like, she's literally certified herself. She is, you know, here to stay. She's definitely be valid as a champion. And what I love is, or what I agree with you on, though, is it should have gone longer. There should have been more moves. There should have been more spots of death-defying stunts and all that stuff in between.
Like, just imagine Nikki
ASH was... Bliss turnaround, the Alexa Bliss turnaround of her being a little bit different, a little bit better, was really unexpected to me.
I wish she came out as the goddess, and then it was her versus... Well, it was her versus Bianca in the end. But imagine if she came out as the goddess, she shined the match.
Oh, yeah, no. But I'll be honest with you. I'm actually extremely freaking happy they did not give this to Doudrop or Nikki. I really did not think it was their time.
I thought they were going to give it to Alexa. And towards the end of the match, I was thinking, no, there's no way. Bianca is getting her SummerSlam revenge. It's very clear.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Bianca had the best spot in this match, where she literally picked up, I believe it was Alexa, and was literally holding her by one... I mean, I know Alexa was holding on her shoulder, but she was holding Alexa by one fucking arm.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
They delivered the kiss of death.
You people say you want new women's wrestlers at top. You're tired of Charlotte, you're tired of Becky, you're tired of Sasha. You get Bianca in there, and you're complaining that the same old women still win. Shut the fuck up. Bianca deserves to be here. She's young.
Yeah, no,
she's somewhat different.
I agree with that. Like, don't get me wrong. I will never... You know me, man. I'll always give credit where credit's due. I get it. Charlotte, Becky, and who else was it? Did you say a second ago?
Sasha.
Look, man. They're pioneers, okay? Let's be real here for 2 seconds. Those three out of the four horsemen, as people call them, they're trailblazers. They're literally, you know, they've been the top of the food chain. Charlotte, the business is in her blood. But I got kind of sick and tired it was almost like Evolution 2.0, man. I got sick and tired of seeing the same over and over. Oh, triple threat match, triple threat, these two, triple. I'm like, no, fuck it. Give us somebody fucking new.
And plus, Bianca.
Thank you, Bianca Belair. She is. I'm telling you right now, she has one of the brightest futures in this company.
And she doesn't have flaws, because Sasha, especially fucking Charlotte, God, Charlotte and Becky have their own fucking problems. Sasha, I actually like Sasha a lot. I think she's overhated and doesn't deserve the hate she gets. In fact, I think she's great compared to the scums that are fucking Becky and Charlotte. But I'm just happy to see Bianca in this position. Hopefully fucking Sasha gets a WrestleMania win, but that's getting off topic. I just think people need to shut up. Like, tell me. I mean, I just want to think about this. I was hoping Liv Morgan would win. I thought Liv Morgan was going to go like some kind of underdog story with Becky, but...
I would have loved that, personally, yeah.
Same. But, I mean, let's look at the other things before you get on your thoughts on this match fully. Liv Morgan. Yes, that would make an option. Rhea. Yeah. Doudrop. Would that have been a good solution? Nikki? Alexa? Especially Alexa. Come on, guys. Alexa... I feel so bad for her. It's not her fault. You know, that...
Yeah, no, I just, like, I know, and the main thing is they did a whole thing about it, dude. Alexa was honestly getting sick and tired of the freaking twisted, demented shit. It was fucking with her head.
That's why I was hoping she'd come back as the goddess, dude. That would have been an epic moment. It is what it is. But that's it for what I got to see with the match. It's good, but that's really all.
Yeah, no, straight up, in my opinion, honestly, like, I'm happy with the winner. I would stick to my guns and say that it was not Doudrop's or Nikki Ash's moment. I feel like Doudrop right now is a straight-up jobber in some ways.
Which sucks.
But at the same time, she has some potential.
It's best opportunity not to have Bianca and Doudrop be the final two, and Doudrop pulling off some crazy-ass stunts, and Bianca working her way around it. I love, like, you know, big person versus little person, because you can both blend so well together, you know?
I feel like they're trying to make Doudrop like Nia Jax 2.0. I really do.
Nah, there's no way. I know one thing they did is that they teased Nikki. We're getting Nikki versus Rhea at WrestleMania. It's definitely happening. You've seen how it was in this match.
Oh, yeah.
You're teasing the hell out of it.
Some people are giving Nikki Ash, though, shit for going straight off, doing the mean side back at the Rumble on Mighty Molly or whatever the hell.
That shit was funny, actually. It's passing the torch. It's passing the torch.
Oh, yeah.
And I do appreciate that Nikki's going all out for this gimmick. She loves this gimmick, and she got a title for it. She deserved it.
Yeah, she has a bright future. Anyway, okay, so next match. Ronda Rousey, Naomi versus Charlotte, Sonya. Stipulation, Ronda has one arm tied behind her back, yet she won by submission.
And the match was 9 minutes and 10 seconds, and I give this a 2.5. How about you?
Actually, you're going to be surprised on this. I gave this match a 4.5.
Woo! Now, before you get on your thing, can I just say one thing? My problem, you noticed this too, her arm was not behind her back. It was tied, but next to it was next to her. I was saying,
nowhere near behind her back.
I was saying, like, I told Gold, where? What? This ain't her fucking back.
Like, dude, that ref was fucking shit. Let me just tie this like this. What the fuck?
Now, I know I mentioned earlier about the women looking like pajamas. Ronda Rousey, she took advantage of the fully clothed thing. She came out like a fucking ninja. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
I absolutely loved Ronda her first run, and I'm so glad she's back. And trust me, none of this match is on her at all. In fact, she was the best thing about this match for me. I have nothing to add for this match. It just kind of flew by. It was all right. I mean, considering who's in this match.
I want you to explain to me why you're giving it such a low rating, though. Like, honestly.
Because if it's nothing special, why would I go 3? A 2.5 seems fair. It's between, meh to just good. Like, it's in between the pack. It's all right. Like, there's nothing for me to go all crazy about. It could have been a lot more considering what it was. I think the hand behind the back stipulation was fucking retarded. Though I do love in the end how Charlotte was like, yeah, I'm not going to save Sonya.
Yeah, no, like, that was one of the reasons why I gave it such a high rating. Was okay, so you had Ronda Rousey showing that no matter what you put in front of me, I'm still going to fight. She won by submission with one arm, technically. Naomi got her revenge, and Charlotte was just like, yeah, no, I'm done with this. So that's why I gave the match such a high rating, is because of how long it went. It kept going back and forth, and Ronda really shined, and I'm like, that's why I love this match.
And also,
But no,
Naomi versus Sonya is happening at WrestleMania. I don't know if you're just saying that.
I really think the main reason they didn't actually tie her arm directly behind her back, though, is maybe a safety measure.
Yeah, spots. I mean, that's understandable, but it's like, if that's the reason, don't do the fucking stipulation.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Because with a blindfold match, I don't know if you knew this, but a blindfold match, they have a little, like, net to where they can actually see what's going on. With this, there's no way out.
Yeah. Like,
So
that was just... The arm tie was just fucking stupid.
It was. It kind of, like,
Here,
don't limit.
here. If Ronda had both arms free, she would have dominated the fuck out of that match.
Plus, the match would have been much better. For me, I'm a personal believer, she had one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time. She is such a natural in that ring. So what's the one thing you do? You take away some of her ability. Why? She puts up, like, 3-star matches. 3.5-star matches. Like, God, Charlotte versus Ronda's going to be good, alright? Say what I want about Charlotte, but she'll carry her ass. Don't forget the Survivor Series match. But yeah, we take one thing to take out of this match. Naomi and Sonya is happening at WrestleMania. I don't really look forward to it because I think the storylines have been pretty dumb, but it's long term, so I'll give it to you there.
But it'll be kind of like an end of a rivalry, end of a storyline at that point, too.
And
Which
it's long term.
Should have been the ending. This match should have been the ending.
I agree. I mean, but yet again, as I said, it's long term. You know, I've been wanting long term stories. WWE's giving it to me. I can't complain much on that, but I'm still gonna say the storyline sucks.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're done on that next match, I know you're gonna hate on it, and I kind of hated it, but Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss.
Falls Count Anywhere, 9 minutes. Ha! Same rating as the last match, 2.5. How about you?
4.0.
4.0. Dude, let's just talk about...
Go ahead. I'll let you talk. You got the floor.
Let's talk about the most controversial thing of this match. The way Riddick Moss landed on his head. Whose fault was that?
Drew killed the mother.
Like, I don't know... Here's the thing. I'll give one thing to Moss. He was hurt. I'm going to guess this match got cut very short because of that spot, because he was grabbing at his neck for those remaining minutes of the match. And I feel bad for the guy, but it's like, who did it wrong? Did he oversell the move? Or did Drew McIntyre go too vicious?
No, if you look back, honestly, if you could tell, it was the way Drew threw him. It was that, and I think Moss literally just didn't tuck and roll. I think it was kind of on both their parts, but I think it really started because Drew just didn't throw him down correctly or whatever the hell.
Yeah, dude, you should have seen Baron's face. Baron's face was just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, but it was like, damn.
Like, dude, I feel so bad for Moss. I mean, I don't think Moss should be getting a lot of hate for this. Neither should Drew. It seems like it was a mistake on both parties. Though I think it's more on Moss, because what the fuck?
I mean, the man has talent, though. The man actually has talent.
In this match, I feel like this match would have been a lot more if that didn't happen. Like I said, I think the match got cut off because of that. Safety precautions.
Yeah, I gave it a 4.0.
They went to the stage. They went to the stage, man. I like that.
Yep. Yeah. That's why I gave it such a high rating, because of the spots. You literally came out, they tried to attack Drew. It backfired on them. That was one spot, okay? I knew that was going to happen. I had a feeling that was going to happen from the get-go, okay? Then you had them fighting in and out of the ring, the stage, the everything. Drew literally still being a badass. Moss literally putting it all on the line, showing that he has potential. What's the word? Putting over. He kind of put over Moss in a way. And then the classic ending of Drew winning. Dude, that's why I love this match. I don't love it. I do not love it, but in my opinion, it was a good filler match and a decent match. I'm honestly ready at this point. Drew and Baron Corbin need to lock it up and just end this fucking rivalry.
I think it ended. I think it ended now. Hopefully, I'm scared. Please don't give Drew Baron.
This is, in my opinion, this is a waste of Drew McIntyre's time and his potential.
He could have been in the chamber match, honestly.
Yeah,
he could have been in the elimination. He could have replaced Austin Theory in the elimination match, honestly.
That match would have been a whole hell of better. I will say that.
Yeah, but for this match, it was good for what it was worth. It was as the match at Royal Rumble. I believe they had a match at Rumble. Yeah, was it Royal Rumble? Yeah, it was. It's better than I thought it was. Does not mean it's like fantastic or anything, but it was much better. 2.5 is 2.5. It was good for what it was worth. I knew it could have been more, but casualties happen, and I think the casualty was this rivalry still happening. But hey.
Yeah,
that's all.
I agree.
That's all I gotta say for this match.
Yeah, no, that's all for me too. Okay, so in my opinion, next match, passing of the torch in some way. Well, maybe in some ways. Becky versus Lita.
12-minute match, and Becky Lynch retained. For me, this is match of the night. I give it 3.5.
4.0 again on that one. Dude, honestly, I fucking love this match.
Same, dude. Lita did so much because I know the last time Lita had a proper match, it was Evolution 2018, and she was just rough in that match. Trish had to carry her. This time around, damn, Lita did really good. I mean, there was a few some missteps there, but that's nothing. Freaking Lita went out there and possibly had her last match ever, and the fact that I got to watch, because Lita's one of my favorite women's wrestlers of all time. She's definitely one of my favorites.
No doubt.
So to actually properly watch her last match, man, what an honor. What a career. I wish, dude, my only problem was they cut it off when it was just getting hot. This match could have gone 20 minutes, dude. That's the problem. This match was slowly building. As soon as it could have went into the fourth gear, it got cut off, sadly.
Yeah. But I did enjoy the ending where it was Lita doing her signature, Becky countering, Becky doing a freaking power move or whatever, and pinning. The reason I freaking gave this match a higher rating, the 4.0, was not just the length. Again, in my opinion, it's old school versus new school. You got veteran versus, I'm not going to call Becky a rookie, but I mean, let's be real here.
No, she's not a rookie.
It is veteran versus young. That's all, is old versus young. And then the length of the match, the spots that they had, they went in there and they literally gave it all they had, and I fucking love that. I mean, did I maybe want Lita to win? Yeah, I kind of did. But at the same time, dude, this match was... Do what?
I was at one point, especially towards the end, I actually thought she won.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. The spot of her trying to twist the fate 3 damn times, that was a good one. Literally, dude, they gave their heart in this match, and I fucking loved it.
And the crowd, man, fuck y'all. The crowd was not... They were kind of into this one,
yeah,
but...
No, I was mad about that.
They don't give a damn about women's wrestling, which sucks. I mean, these two... Honestly, I thought this was going to happen at WrestleMania. I feel like they probably could have gone that route, but hey, it is what it is. But, as I said, dude, I enjoyed the spots in this match. This match was just fun. And yet again... I may not like Becky Lynch. This was like Trish versus Charlotte at SummerSlam 2019, I believe, which was a really damn good match. I'm gonna guess that Becky Lynch was handpicked by Lita. This was fun. As I said, this is match of the night for me. I enjoy this because up to this point in this pay-per-view, I'm kind of having a sour taste in my mouth. But this right here, man, wow.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that one, and it's just. It's like I said, I enjoyed it. There wasn't really too much else to say. It was a good match overall. Maybe, like I said, had Lita won, I would have been a little bit more happy. I would have maybe given it probably about the same rating, actually.
For me, I would have gone higher. I would have gone higher if it went for a few more minutes. But if this is truly the end of Lita's career, what a career and what a way to go out.
I mean, yeah, no, totally.
But if I were them, Lita should try to go for one more match at WrestleMania. I would do it. Don't end your career. End your career at WrestleMania.
Like, I would want Lita to end her full-on career. If she's doing this little, feel-good run, no disrespect, let her end it with a victory.
Yes, because she's looking good out there, man. She's like 46. That's impressive, considering that Lita didn't exactly wrestle these lengths of matches. She's literally wrestling. She wrestled the length of matches that she would have like 5 combined back in her time frame.
Yeah. Yeah, it was shorter matches, I remember.
Like, I do love that all these old women from the Attitude Era are coming back having these type matches, That's all I gotta say on this match. Great.
All right, everybody grab your freaking popcorn, because you're going to be here for a minute listening to Nilsson rant and rave. Men's Elimination Chamber match. Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle, AJ Styles. In asterisks, a no-show Bobby Lashley and Brock fucking Lesnar.
And Brock wins, ending Bobby Lashley's reign. And now, earlier I said the other match was the shortest Elimination Chamber. This one, the same night, takes the take with being the shortest Elimination Chamber at 15 minutes and 10 seconds.
I'm eager to hear your thoughts and why you... I feel like you honestly hated this match.
Oh, I did. But what is your final rating before I tell you mine? And
mine was a straight 3.5. And that's me being fucking generous.
I am about to go into this match. I gave this match, it may surprise all of you, but I have my reasons. I really do. A dud. And pretty much dud means 0. Or maybe even worse than that. A fucking 0. Could I be overhating this? No. Alright, there's other matches where I could say I could be overhating. I'm not overhating this one. First things first, apparently the plans changed for this match. So, in the beginning of the match, when Seth Rollins powerbombed Austin Theory through the pod and Bobby got hit, I was thinking, there's no way, this is a part of the show. There's no way. This seems just too real. But then Gold's like, nah, this may actually be happening through the text. I was thinking, alright. Guess what? None of that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That pretty much because that happened, Vince pulled an audible and said Brock Lesnar squash everyone. Here's my problem, okay? Firstly, what do I start? The match itself. Let's talk about the match and I'll tell you further why this match really fucking sucks. I am not happy with what we got. And no, what we got instead is not any better, alright? By the way, this match was supposed to go 15 minutes longer. It was actually supposed to be like 30 minutes something.
Right.
How do you... let's start off with for things. So then Bobby's out. So that already starts off a lot of fucking confusion. Yeah. That already starts a lot of bad things. And then I believe the next person that came in this match was...
I did it in order. I did it in order of the thing, like I said. Dude, I'm already... You know what the sad part is? Yeah, I told you I gave it 3.5. I'm actually completely agreeing with you. Bobby not being in this match made the match lose a shit ton of good spots.
Oh yeah, I want to finish my.
No, I'm wanting you to finish. Like, I'm actually listening and agreeing.
Because it's gonna go on for a while. Because I don't want to lose my place. So the next person that came out was Zeth. Here's the thing: everything up until Brock, it wasn't even that good. Pretty much, they were just sitting here doing stuff until Brock came in and finished the damn thing. It was nothing special. Alright, I know people argue, what about December to Dismember 2006 Elimination Chamber match? What about Elimination Chamber 2015? Alright, you bring up good points. Here's the thing. Me, personally, I've seen both chamber matches, alright? December to Dismember is a very overhated chamber match, in my opinion. It's still not good, but it really is not that bad. It has spots. It has good moments, and Bobby Lashley won the match, and Bobby Lashley deserved it, honestly. Though Punk, maybe, but let's be honest, I don't care. Now, for Elimination Chamber 2015, Mark Henry's pod opened a lot earlier than expected. I believe, because he got the chamber broke, and then from that point on, the match was an absolute mess. Sheamus's pod wouldn't open, multiple botches. Mark Henry was breaking up pins like a fucking idiot. Love you, Mark, but what the hell? And plus, that was his first chamber match, too. Oof, I think. No. I don't think it was. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I thought about that, too. I remember that shit.
Like, that match was bad, yes, but You know what? You know the one thing that saves 2015 from being better than this? Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler put the whole entire match on his back. I couldn't hear it, but Dolph was making calls, pretty much trying to set everything back aligned again. If that doesn't show how much of a leader Dolph Ziggler is, I don't know what will. I love Dolph, and this is one of the reasons why. Dude.
Agreed.
Dude had to be the ring general and put things together. And in the end, it was a really bad match, but it didn't go to the levels this match did. Vince just thought, let's make this a fucking squash match, alright? People like AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. AJ's almost tapped out Brock Lesnar before. Nope, taken out by a few suplexes and F5. Seth Rollins, a guy who beat Brock Lesnar, technically with 3 broken ribs in the canon WWE Universe. Dude gets taken out by a single F-fucking-5. And I don't care about Riddle. Riddle didn't get taken out by Brock easily. Sure, I love Riddle, but that makes sense. But you're telling me...
Agreed. I'm agreeing with you completely. Yep.
You're telling me Austin Theory, of all fucking people, is giving Brock Lesnar a challenge? I don't care that he low-blowed Brock, okay? It's Austin fucking Theory to Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Brock Lesnar had to do an Ultra F5 to beat the motherfucker.
I'm sorry, but what I'm laughing at is the fucking flashback of Brock Lesnar hating Austin Theory as champion.
Dude, I was hoping, if this match went a different way, I would have loved if Austin Theory thought him and Brock were buddies and they were like doing some kind of handshake and then Brock Lesnar brought him into an F5.
Oh.
Fucking Austin Theory and Brock Lesnar had a goddamn mini-match. Brock, oh, no struggle. Take down Seth and AJ. Austin Theory, oh, this guy's a challenge. I gotta do an Ultra F5. Oh, man. What a workout. Why? Here's the thing. I have no problem putting over Austin Theory. Alright? There's no problem doing that. But, there could be a different way of doing that. Why at the expense of AJ Styles? AJ Styles. Dude is like a 20-year vet.
Yeah, agreed.
This dude has been disrespected for like the last 2 years now. So then what happened is, after abuseless action, Brock Lesnar, technically the next pod before Brock Lesnar was Bobby Lashley's pod, but since Bobby Lashley was out, then Brock Lesnar had to break out of his. It shows how much of a disaster this match was. Then Brock Lesnar came out and I said whooped ass, and yeah. Now here's my reason why I gave this a dud. Already for the bullshit that this match was. Here's the thing, alright? Sometimes you gotta call an audible, cut a match short. Vince, fuck you. You have Seth Rollins and AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. 3 ring veterans for over 20 years. And you're telling me you couldn't trust any of these 3 to put the match back in control again? Or try something new? These guys are veterans. Seth's been in WWE for 10 years. AJ Styles has been in the business altogether for like 20. Brock has been in the business for 20 years too. You're telling me you couldn't trust these 3 guys to put things back in control and just have Matt Riddle and Austin Theory kind of work their way around it?
Yeah, you had to have Brock Lesnar squash. I'm sorry. I'm agreeing with you.
That's why I give this match a fucking dud. After I found that out, it further helps my dud rating. Fucking bullshit. That right there shows you have no trust in your superstar. I'm sorry. That's a slap.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing, dude. WWE really dropped the ball on this. I mean, the only reason why I gave them the 3.5 rating was because of the stars in this match. That was it. Like, the match, in my opinion, it was slow. It was, you have these main event fucking talents. Austin Theory is pretty much a fucking bona fide superstar, okay? The man's there. You got, like, I'm agreeing with you, and I don't mean to cut you off, but, like, again, AJ Styles, Matt Riddle, who is legitimately, he's already put over. He's put himself for the most part. Seth fucking Rollins, the guy is a genius in the fucking ring, and to have Brock Lesnar just do a fucking squash match, are you kidding me? If this is what they want to do and have Bobby come back and freaking take his title back, fuck you.
And that's the thing that makes it worse, the star power. And here's the thing, apparently, up to this point, Bobby Lashley has been dealing with a shoulder injury for a while now, actually. He's been dealing with it for like the past couple of months. He was wrestling at Royal Rumble with a shoulder injury. And he apparently had to try not to land on his shoulder in the match against Brock. You know, Bobby, I love you, man. I mean, credit to you all the way for wrestling with an injury. And I'm not trying to insult him. I sound like I was going to extend off that. No, just like credit to Bobby wrestling for an injury. But this is such a stupid way for his reign to end. He doesn't even get to wrestle for his reign to end.
That is the other reason of my rating is, dude, for the love of God, if you want this to end, do it right. If anything, it should have came down between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. And no, here's what should have happened. Long term, here's what should have happened. Austin Theory and Matt Riddle get eliminated. Seth and AJ beat the living shit out of each other. Maybe Bobby and Brock eliminate Seth and AJ. Then it comes down between Bobby and Brock. Then, and only then, do not do a fucking squash match. I want them to beat the living fucking hell out of each other. Throw each other into the cage. Throw it off the pot. I don't give a damn. I wanted a fucking, in the words of good old JR, I wanted a slobber knocker. I wanted them to beat the hell out of each other. And if it had to be Vince's fucking wet dream of Brock Lesnar pinning Bobby Lashley, then fucking so be it. But
that
this match
probably was going to happen too.
Fucking hell, man. Like, I gave it a 3.5 simply because of the star power and a little bit of the spots. Other than that, worst fucking men's elimination chamber I've ever fucking seen in a long time.
Worst chamber match in general, honestly, in my opinion. For you, it's probably not. I think you probably would put 2015 over. Here's the thing. That's probably what was going to happen originally. But now putting the Bobby Lashley thing into consideration, what could he have done? Gold had a great projected plan out. For me, I'm going to show you what my projected plan is. You know how they could have done this after Bobby got taken out? You know, like order of elimination. If you really want to put over Austin Theory, I agree with Gold on this all the way. Have Austin
put in there though.
Oh, the same people. No. Here's the thing. What I mean is how to work off after Bobby got taken out with his injury in the match. How do you work off from there? Because if that we have to put that into consideration. That's where the match went to shit, and that was like a minute in, which is just horrifying. Like for me, work off from how to work off from that point on. Gold had a projected plan to bring it towards 35. I think it was with after Bobby's injury. If not, it was just the match originally in general, I believe. I still think it's really dumb to do a fucking buckle bomb at a goddamn elimination chamber door, especially with those ones. If anything, you know what? Time to rant again. This is why this fucking chamber design sucks. Those doors are weak as fuck. You know those other ones. Those ones are tough. Seth Rollins could have done that on those doors. These ones are so damn weak. You can't do anything with these ones.
Plexiglass. It's thin-ass plexiglass. You know how easy it is to break plexiglass?
Especially if it's in like a square. A rectangle. That shit, they could easily go through that. What was Vince thinking? Obviously, fucking Austin Theory with his body weight was going to go through that thing. And firstly, another question. Why, of all people, to fucking throw Austin at, why did Vince think Bobby is the one to throw it at? The guy with the shoulder injury. Yeah. Why was he the one?
Let me ask you this. To make it a full elimination chamber match, Bobby's out, that leaves a spot open. Who would you have put in, if anybody? Would you have said, okay, you go in there now and fill Bobby's spot?
So if Bobby was injured this whole entire time, which is true, and they had to take Bobby out, pretty much vacate the title, Drew McIntyre. Literally Drew McIntyre.
Agreed.
I mean, like, there's no other person I can see filling up that sixth spot for Bobby if Bobby cannot compete. Honestly, it's just, this felt all pointless. Bobby winning at Royal Rumble meant nothing. I mean, it just felt like a spit in his face, and he's going to miss WrestleMania 38 too. Poor guy. Got a huge WrestleMania win last year. He's going to miss it this year. And it's not even in his control either. But yeah.
Speaking of injuries, before we finish this, Devon, get better, my friend.
Uh-oh, what happened to Devon?
Oh, you didn't hear?
No, I didn't hear about Devon. What's happened to Devon?
Devon literally went and underwent spinal back surgery and operations because he had been having trouble with that for years and years due to a wrestling career. And
Oh
then he
shit.
had something else happen to him, like some sort of like neck injury or something. So he's literally on this long ass road to recovery.
Poor guy. Yeah, please, Devon, get better, dude.
I mean, like you want to talk about the definition of a freaking legend, the man who's literally sacrificed body and limb. Dude, Devon's busted his ass and gave everything to that company.
Dude, he did, and even other companies too.
You know, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people, I guess, a lot of people didn't know about it, but like they did a thing on Monday Night Raw after Chamber. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. It was, I don't think it was Lesnar. It was either like Drew or somebody came out there, and before he started, he said, "Let me just start off by saying this, Devon, I'm thinking about you."
Damn right.
And what it was is he, like I said, because of his career, he had really bad back problems. So he went and underwent actual spinal surgery. Like his back was fucked up completely. And then on top of that, some other shit. And they said it's going to be like a while before he ever does anything. He's having to do a shit ton of treatment and everything.
No, he needs to. He retired last 2 years ago, which is good. He's helping his sons out, which I know they had to be stressing out a lot. I mean, he's get brother. I was wondering if he was in the Hall of Fame.
The man's a king. The man is a king.
One of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest, part of the greatest tag team of all time. No, compared to Bubba, he is actually a good human being. Bubba's
that's right. It was Edge. Edge did that open challenge on Monday Night Raw to anybody. He said, anybody wants to fucking fight me at WrestleMania, fucking fight me. He literally started off and went, before I started off my thing, Devon, I'm thinking about you. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. He referenced the infamous TLC tag team match with him, the Hardys, and the Dudleys. In my opinion, greatest fucking triple threat tag match of all fucking time.
They had like 3 or 4 matches, and I watched all of them. They're all fantastic. They need to have a sit-down session with all 6 of them to talk about it.
Yeah, no, but that particular TLC match is one of the greatest matches of all time, right there.
Oh yeah, I agree. And by the way, Edge teased AJ Styles in that match. I'm hyped for that one.
I'm going to change my overall rating of the entire pay-per-view. I had it.
No, not yet.
Go ahead.
Because I still have this match. If there's a way to put over Austin Theory, okay? Austin Theory could have eliminated AJ Styles or Seth Rollins by a roll-up. Just saying. That's what Gold's idea was of putting over Austin. Like, he didn't have to be the final 2. He could have easily rolled up a big star or something. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins can afford the roll-up. I just think... let me talk about missed opportunities, alright? Before we get to the final rating. Because this match could have been legendary. Taking Bobby out of it entirely after he gets taken out. Seth Rollins, we could have had mega moments of like Brock Lesnar suplexing someone from the top of the pod. Or maybe like suplexing Austin Theory off the top of the pod. Like maybe Austin goes to the top like, oh no, like me and Brock are buddies, haha. Brock's like, oh you fucker. Austin's like, climbing up like the pod or something. And then Brock goes up there, suplexes, Austin onto everybody. And then Brock Lesnar does a shooting star press from the top of there on everybody. Oh, he should try that again. I think that would have been fun. Or maybe like a big like frog splash from Seth Rollins. What else? Yeah. What else? Like Matt Riddle and Brock Lesnar getting into some MMA style type of things. Like I said, Austin trying to scurry his way around. Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar getting some things down. Like, that's the thing that makes this match aggravating. But yeah, that's all.
That would have been funny as hell. With their backgrounds, you imagine Matt Riddle trying to throw hands with Brock Lesnar.
That's what I would have loved. Like, Matt Riddle's like taking Brock down. First, Brock's like, and then he just stops. He's like, he was just toying around with him. Fucking kills him.
I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. Like, I mean, I was trying to be a little bit generous, but like at the same time, this match it had so many missed opportunities, and granted, okay, I get it, injuries happen. But for the love of God, WWE, fix your fucking shit.
I mean, this was the worst audible call ever. I mean, I get last-second plan changes. You got to audible everything. In fact, one of the best matches of all time, I believe, had that. So it's just like, there's no excuse. Now, the final rating. What's your final rating?
Which one? The you said one of the greatest matches of all time had.
No, you said for the show altogether.
No, you said one of the greatest matches of all time had an audible call.
I don't remember. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I know there's a match that pretty much was improvised all the way. Oh, I got it. Bret Hart versus British Bulldog. The dude was not in it at all. He was basically drunk off his ass, or he was just out of this world, and Bret had to carry him to a 5-star.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I think he was. I don't think he was drunk. I think he was either. He might have been injured. Might have had a concussion. I can't fucking remember.
Either way, British was not at that match at all. Bret had to carry him for almost 30 minutes. Credit to him all the way on that one. This just proves why Bret is one of the greatest of all time in the ring. Bret versus AJ Styles. Oh my god.
I know. My final original rating was 7.5. Given the certain details, honestly, I'm kind of wanting to lower it, but like it's just like, honestly, in my opinion, I'm not saying that this was the worst Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, but yeah.
I mean, actually, you know what? Let's brush through it. Maybe this will help your rating up. Like, the first one was 2010, right?
Yeah.
All right. The first Elimination Chamber pay-per-view was not that bad. I mean, really looking at it, you had both chamber matches were really good. The start of Batista and John Cena's rivalry, Drew McIntyre. Wow. And yeah, nothing bad. It was decent. 2011's pay-per-view, both chamber matches, I believe, were good. Yeah. 2011's pay-per-view, looking at it, nothing bad. And Miz and Jerry Lawler had a shocking match. 2012 was from my childhood, and yeah, it was a good pay-per-view. Same with 2013's. 2013, especially, is my childhood. Had Rock vs. on there. 2014's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That one could be argued up there. It could be, but I think
that when they added women into the chamber, it made it worse. But like, I'm just saying, I feel like they're putting too much on their fucking plate and screwing shit up.
Dude, yeah, they don't know what they're doing. I mean, I think, 2015's definitely was a bad pay-per-view. 2017's one of the best pay-per-views from Elimination Chamber wise. Okay, not all time. 2018's pay-per-view, 2019's onwards. Yeah, they're all right. I don't think I liked 2020's Elimination Chamber. I think I gave that like a 5 or something, or 6, but it wasn't terrible. This is just an example of Saudi Arabia just being ass. What's your final rating? If you come to a conclusion, I'm not gonna say mine's yet. Cause
if I really, really wanted to be just being generous, in my opinion, 5 out of 10. Fuck it, 5 out of 10.
I gave it a 4, and I think it makes sense. I mean, when you hear my star ratings, 1, 1, 3, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5. I don't think it has anything to
do with Saudi Arabia. In fact, that was the only reason why I gave it more generous, is because they went, and instead of doing the same old fucking, let's go to fucking Texas, let's go to Madison Square Garden. No, let's take this to halfway around the fucking world.
That's the problem. Saudi Arabia does not give a fuck what WWE does. Madison Square Garden, Texas, and all that, they want good shit. Saudi Arabia does not give a fuck. Money talks. And this is right here, so this is another example of why I hate Saudi Arabia so much, and I cannot wait until WWE's deal is fucking done with them. They have not produced one good pay-per-view so far. The most competent pay-per-view they've released is like a 6.5 or a 7. And that is probably being nice.
Not that bad, but it could have been way better, yeah.
For me, I consider it bad. They hosted one of the worst pay-per-views of all time at Crown Jewel 2018. This one is up there for contention. In fact, one day I'm going to watch all the Saudi Arabia pay-per-views, and I'm going to post them on my Shorts feed and actually release them. I'm going to get a notification of Mysterio.
My thing, dude, is the spectacle of it. You're in a foreign country with WWE fans who are not American, and it's the spectacle of it. Hey, we're halfway across the fucking world. Look at this cloud of people who, have never been to America, yet we have this type of shit in common with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just average people loving what they love. That's why I was saying it's the spectacle of it, not the
I mean, it's a spectacle. The crowd, it's always huge stadium. That's what I wonder why WWE tries cutting short with. I mean, here's the thing: the crowd If it's a men's match, they're all over it. Women's match, nothing. They don't care. It's the top ropes. I have no problem with the crowd. In fact, Saudi Arabia is kind of one of my favorite crowds. If they would stop giving the women a lot of disrespect with silence.
Yeah, that is one thing that I noticed. You remember when they wanted to give the women's matches? Let's give you a quick rundown on this, man. Early 2000s, and I'm talking early 2000s. I'm talking mid 2000s, 2005, 2006, shit like that. WrestleManias. They did a backstage thing. If certain matches went longer than expected, the women's matches were physically cut off. Like if the Undertaker's match went longer than like 15 fucking minutes, okay, we don't have enough time. We've got 5 minutes left in the show. Women match is cut off tonight. Can't do it. They went from disrespecting the fuck out of the women's division to, hey, we're going to make the women's division just as forefront as the men. I fucking love that. The crowds in America, they love that shit. You know, let's give them women's tag team titles. Let's give them women's Raw and SmackDown championships. Let's give these women a division and a movement of empowerment. And honestly, it started off good. Now it's being fucking squashed.
Yeah, especially with the main eventing WrestleMania. I don't have the problem with the main eventing. It's just more of... Firstly, the first main event should not have happened. Sorry,
it's
Ronda...
the same damn girls over and over, and that's what made the division, this women's movement in WWE. I'm sorry, it is. Because it was the same women with Charlotte, Becky, and all that.
I mean, if I were to be the decider, I feel like if anything should have main evented WrestleMania between the women, it should have been the four that started the whole entire thing. The four horsewomen. They should be the ones that properly main event the first Mania, but so far 3 of the 4 have. I don't see... Bayley's never main evented WrestleMania. No.
Bayley's character is being killed, and it bugs me because...
Honestly,
don't get me wrong.
There's no Becky and Asuka, because they're both injured, which is just weird not to see them.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing, too. I feel like once Asuka comes back, things will be a little bit better. But, dude, let's be real here. Yes, Bayley went from, a hugger, but,
honestly, Becky is so much better as a
heel. Talent. Bayley has all the talent in the fucking world in that ring.
Here's the thing, I don't hate Bayley. People absolutely fucking rage on Bayley. And if I said I actually like her heel character and I think she pulls it off better, and when she's on screen I'm actually entertained by her, though I'll admit it, Bayley does have a lot of flaws. I won't deny that. Same with Sasha. I don't mind Bayley. She's really talented. I like her. So if you want to hate on me for that and say that my opinion's wrong and, I shouldn't have an opinion, congratulations. Then you shouldn't have a fucking mouth to speak with, because clearly you can't respect opinions. I don't understand Bayley's hate. I prefer having Bayley in that position than Becky and Charlotte, who pretty much both of them are fucking assholes. At least to the women. Becky seems like a nice person, but it seems like, as a worker, she's a bitch.
Yeah. Let's kind of halfway wrap this up because my phone's dying.
So the outro time. Yeah, so overall, I'm not looking...
You know what? I agree. The top 2 worst fucking Elimination Chamber of all fucking time.
I mean, this pay-per-view hosted the worst Elimination Chamber, in my opinion. Number 1, and one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. I mean, one of the worst... Not pay-per-view, I mean... Oh, my God. Worst Elimination Chamber pay-per-view-wise, out of the, 10 they've had so far.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of excited. No, I wasn't. What am I saying? I'm lying to myself. I didn't really care for WrestleMania at all. I haven't cared for WrestleMania in so long, or WWE in general. I come back to this, really, I go almost half a year without watching a single pay-per-view live, and this is what I come back to. I mean, oh my God. I'm not looking forward to WrestleMania. I already wasn't, but damn, is it furthered. So far...
And that's what bugs me, man. I don't even watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown anymore, and then when I do, I literally go to YouTube, watch the reviews or the quicks, just because I like watching the matches. I strictly watch wrestling nowadays, and it sucks to say this. I'm going to say this because I feel like I need to get this off my chest. I used to watch wrestling verbatim. Okay, when I was a kid, and I know you did too, dude, I used to watch it verbatim. I didn't care that they stood in the ring talking because I actually liked listening. I loved watching the actual matches. and I still like watching the matches. That's what it is now. My love for WWE has been cut in half because all I care about now is watching the actual matches. I don't like the promos anymore. The company, don't get me wrong, okay? Vince, you're a genius. He is. He's an actual genius. But he has ruined this fucking company. He has ruined it, and if I could, I'm sorry, I would say it to his face. That Vince, you have ruined this company. I love you. You're a fucking business genius in a lot of ways, but you have ruined your father's creation.
I wouldn't say ruin, because if he did, there'd be nothing good. You know there's good in here. It's just...
That's the thing. These talents are having to come in, be in NXT, and then when they make it to WWE, they're having to pick it up and carry this shit on their back and bust their ass.
It's I want to say Vince completely ruined. I just think Vince is killing his company. I can agree with that all the way. Vince is trying to get that success back. He hasn't been the same since Benoit's death, really. And it sucks. He's killing his own company, unfortunately. Considering the talent, the company has a lot of things going for it, man. And yeah, NXT, which, speaking of which, Robert Roode's back in NXT again, so it shows, I think he likes being in the company. I just think more of, go somewhere where you're not going to be, in tag team matches, really. Which, by the way, not want to change the topic, but apparently Buddy Murphy just debuted in All Elite. They're over-signing.
Yeah.
Over-signing. He expanded his father's company, dude. Attitude Era and Loose Discretion Era, especially the Attitude Era.
He turned it into probably something his dad never would have, but at the same time, he also did what his father said he would never do.
But here's the thing. Did his father tell him to not do it? Obviously, Vince is a genius, okay? I just think Vince needs to be like his father, and he needs to pass the torch on to Shane and Triple H. Shane is like the only McMahon that's not a douche, though he does show his moments. Poor guy got fired for what went down at Royal Rumble, even though it was not his fault.
Yeah. But, dude, the thing is, though, look, man, the thing is, though, yeah, okay, his father didn't tell him to not do it, but Vince Sr. literally said, I'm not gonna, buy out and fucking really try that hardest to compete against other companies and ruin other companies. And what does Vince do? He does that. There are fucking legends who literally hate Vince for that reason.
WCW.
I mean,
here's the thing. He doesn't compete anymore. With WCW, yes, he did, because WCW is a threat. TNA, AEW, other companies, they're not a threat to him. He does not give a fuck about those companies. AEW is never going to be a threat to Vince, okay? Say what you want, AEW fanboys, but no, it's never going to be a threat to Vince. If anything, AEW is going to kill itself by the amount of people they're signing.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. AEW signed all the fucking talent that jumped the WWE ship.
And how many of those people are actually having good careers in AEW and not just having possibly anything worse than they were to be?
Chris Jericho was at one point.
Chris Jericho's Chris Jericho. Like, I mean, people like
Chris Jericho can just about make anything work.
People like Daniel, Chris, like they're top guys. Obviously, they're gonna be treated right. I mean, like people like Rusev, Jake Hager. Do you know
Jack Swagger? You mean Jesus Christ? Joe Biden, speak English.
Well, he calls himself Jake Hager, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he calls himself.
Like Rusev, like those people. How are they being treated? They jumped the ship to be treated better. Are they being treated better?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say yes or no.
Yes, I agree with you on that. I do.
Like, it's just, for me, this outro is really funny. I just think it's shooting itself in the foot too much. In fact, I mean, the WrestleMania card, I mean, Brock versus Roman, winner takes all, I don't care. Brock's probably, I don't even know who's going to win that. Probably Roman? I don't fucking know. This would be the perfect time to have, like, somebody return and be like, hey, Roman, I want to take you on, and not fucking Cody. Be like, hey, I want to take your belt. Haha. Then Charlotte versus Ronda. That sounds good. Becky versus Bianca. Revenge. Dominic and Ray versus Logan Paul and Miz. No one asked for it, but we're getting it. Edge versus to be announced. That should be a 5-star.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I'm sorry. Dude, I got fucking pissed off and lost interest as soon as, hey, let's bring Logan Paul in. I'm sorry, dude. I am you know me. I'm the nicest guy in the world. Okay, put Logan Paul in front of me. I'm gonna knock his fucking teeth out. I hate the guy.
Why is Logan Paul? Here's the thing, Buddy Murphy. Fuck me. Bad Bunny.
Buddy Murphy. I loved Buddy Murphy with a passion.
Yeah, now he's an Ollie. But yeah, Bad Bunny. I still don't agree with him taking a spot at last year's WrestleMania, but it's very clear he loves the business. He always loved the business. He's always referenced it, and that was a childhood dream for him. Respect it. With Logan Paul, why in the fuck is he taking up a WrestleMania spot? Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Personally, why with The Miz? Why? Firstly, again, why is Miz in another tag team match? And why? I mean, this time he's with the celebrity. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God.
Logan I'm all for celebrities being in WWE to freaking do some spotlight and make more freaking promotion and shit, but I don't give two shits about Bad Bunny. Logan Paul, I fucking hate. I think he's a fucking piece of shit of a human being because he's nothing but a fucking glory hound, star hound.
Logan Paul has a WrestleMania match confirmed for Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's destiny to WrestleMania is still undecided, while Logan Paul already has a decision made.
Yeah.
Your WWE champion, who carried your company in the Performance Center era, does not have a WrestleMania match confirmed, but Logan fucking Suicide Forest Paul does.
I like how you threw that in there.
I mean, my God, if anything, Logan Paul, like, he could go to WWE right now, like, the backstage area, like, oh, I'm another Suicide Forest, look at the dead company I'm in, like,
yeah.
I'm just hoping WrestleMania 38...
That's my fucking point, dude.
I just hope WrestleMania 38, there's a better stage than 32's, because 32's could have been a lot fucking more than what it was. I mean, my God, that stage was lazy. But the star in the middle, that was fun. I'm hoping for a great stage. Did it be, you put it to 2 nights so you can have longer matches. You cut your matches short last year. Do it again this year, you can go shove a fucking gun up your ass. I couldn't have any more.
I'm like, dude, that's basically all I'm trying to get is look, I'm a fan. Look, let me put it this way, man. Okay, in my heart of hearts, I'm a fan of WWE. I'm a fan of professional wrestling, no matter what the company name is, just because I love the action. But the choices that are being made to have the certain matches and have the certain people is why my love is diminishing. Okay? I have nothing against the superstars and wrestlers. What I am having a fucking issue with is literally where the company is going. In my opinion, it's being, and I know you're not saying being ruined. In my opinion, it is being ruined because you're wasting so much talent. Look at how many people they fired over the past 4 years. Look at everybody that's just left the company. Look at who they chose to push and these fucking character creations. Dude, this is why I was saying Vince has not honored his father, is what I'm getting at, man. Okay, the man literally, the man, back in the day, dude, wrestlers didn't need a fucking gimmick. And then they started doing gimmicks. It was, hi, yo, my name is this, you want to use this as my nickname, that's fine. You had 2 people get in a fucking ring, beat the hell out of each other, fake or scripted, easy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now look at it. It's entertainment, and it bugs the hell out of me. Okay, the fact that with very minimum training, someone like you, someone like me could get in that ring and do what these guys do is not what wrestling is about.
I mean,
and it drives me nuts. These pay-per-views are getting... Pay-per-views used to cost $200 fucking to watch. You know why? Because they were fucking good.
Well, I mean, wait. I know you're. I don't know if you're probably just exaggerating, but is that actually true?
Yeah, dude. When
No.
I have Dish. Okay, I used to want to beg my father, "Hey, can I watch the WWE pay-per-view?" He said, "No, it's $150
Huh. I
just to
never.
fucking just to watch 4 hours of a fucking pay-per-view."
I never that shit was like. I never was like $60. I mean, I know back then it'd be like 9 years ago
Maybe
for me.
no. You're right. No, my bad. You're right. It was. But yeah, but you see my point though. You see my point. It was 60, 70 fucking dollars for 4 hours.
Yeah, and they only got it when it was like WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. I
Yeah.
was lucky to have a dad that actually used to watch wrestling, so I could be lucky to get those pay-per-views. But any other ones,
Yeah.
no dice.
But like I just said, man, I
I
hate to go off on this rant on this podcast, and I mean, but in my opinion, it needs to be said. Is just
oh
I love the talent. Okay, I will forever love the majority of the talent in the fucking company. I'll give credit where credit's due to Vince and the production team and the creativity and all that. But with the choices that are being made, these pay-per-views are getting worse, the decisions are getting worse, and the shows are getting worse. And it's only a matter of time, in my opinion. I give it 5 fucking years until we have an actual non-scripted fucking what do you call it? Freaking riot like we did a few years back, where the only people left standing in the ring was Triple H, Sheamus, CM Punk, and John Cena.
well, that one was actually scripted, but
You know, like that. I feel like that's gonna happen again. I really do.
well, that one was kind of scripted because of Triple H's COO kind of storyline with Punk.
Yeah.
But this one would actually be legit. For me, the thing
Yeah,
that's my mind.
that's my point. I feel like eventually some of the wrestlers are going to say, "Look, you're not giving us the opportunities we deserve. The fans are not loving these matches. The fans are not liking the pay-per-views. You're putting this person over. You're having Brock as your golden boy instead of me, who's busted my ass for 3-4 years in here. I've literally damn near done everything but kissed your ass, and we're still, okay." Vince wanted to take over NXT. For the love of God, no.
Yeah. No, dude, I agree. I agree with everything you said, especially the NXT portion. The thing that hits my mind every time is because I grew up with being technical like current time frame. Oh my God, is my chair? By the way, I super glued my chair back together. We'll see how this hasn't broken yet because I wasn't sitting in it this whole entire time. I've been pacing around the room. I grew up with 2012 to onwards WWE. Now, it wasn't the best product in the world, but it was still good and all that.
Yeah,
I feel
no.
bad for the kids that are growing up with this WWE at my age.
I really do. I feel bad for the 8-year-olds that are like, "Oh my God, this is fucking amazing. That this is WWE's fucking awesome." No, I'm sorry, son. Let me sit you down. Let me pull out a fucking DVD from 2005, and you tell me how good WWE is.
Just like I said, here's the thing. I won't fault a kid if he loves the shit. In fact, anything to say towards Dominic's wrestling show here at all. He's enjoying wrestling a lot. He's basically, I think he's like 13 or something. People were like getting on his ass too much. The dude's 13. It's like I would have been the same way back then. In fact, I was. I was like 10 when I started watching WWE, 9, 10, 8, I don't know. Probably all the time. Actually, I've been a wrestling fan pretty much my whole entire life. I watched a wrestling match back in like 2007, I believe.
Yeah, no, dude. I was a wrestling fan when I was 9 years old because I can distinctly remember. This is how in love I was with WWE. I can distinctly remember being Monday night. I needed to go to school. My dad's like, "No, you're turning the TV off at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You're not doing it." I would literally turn my damn TV on, turn the volume down low. It'd be 10:30 at night. My dad come in there, "Turn this fucking TV off right now. I don't care if you want to watch wrestling."
Dude, I've been a wrestling fan for 15 years now, I believe. 15
Yeah.
years.
I'm
remember those days.
27. I'm 27, bro. I've been watching wrestling since I was 9 years old, 8 years old. And it's just, like, to me, okay, give you a best example.
Here's the thing. I'm glad these kids are enjoying it. I'm never going to fault a kid for enjoying the product they like now. And I'm glad they are.
No.
But
like,
one day they're going to realize they're watching shit.
Yeah. But to defend it, though, and say, "Oh, it's the greatest
Well,
Ever. No, it's not.
They're not defending. I won't say they're defending it. They're just loving their childhood, and it's just so weird. They're for me. I'm not. Me and you are not experiencing childhood right now. Just imagine for someone else that's a wrestling fan, this is their childhood right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like so. By the way, this portion of the podcast is just gonna be named Rant Time. But
I know,
like,
but part of me would really love to just like educate a fucking kid one day and be like, if I met
like I said, Mick educate. Mick educate.
No, if I met like a fucking 13-year-old, like say you were 13 again right now, and I'm 27. Okay.
Oh boy.
Wait, let's not taking this out of context.
No, not that, Chris. Not that. I'm just imagining myself being 13 again. You're like, not that. I knew what you were talking about.
No. But let me put it this way, man. If you and me met right now, and you tell me how much you love WWE and how freaking awesome it is and amazing it is, I would literally tell you, no, go back and watch 2005, 2007, and like that's what I'm saying is the difference in the quality of the fucking show.
Is like,
you know what I'm saying? The difference in the quality.
Trust me, yeah, I do. That's how retards get. That's how. I mean, well, here's the thing. I got lucky watching DVDs. I got into it because of The Rock. You know, I was binge watching the heck out of The Rock. I pretty much got myself like with music. I got on the old stuff first before I really went in the new stuff. Where I was doing it together. It wasn't like I was watching new stuff and then I discovered the old stuff. I'm like, ugh.
Cena, Orton, rivalry.
Exactly. I think it's probably one of the most overrated rivalries. I stick by that. I mean, that could be a podcast of its own. Really. I mean, I like the Cena and Orton rivalry, but that shit gets overhyped, man. I mean, they had good matches, but it's like after like 2009, they just kind of got out of control, you know? Remember when 2009, they were supposed to have their last match at 2009, and they said it was the last time ever. Then they had like 4 after that. Like 2 in 2014 and 1 in 2017 or 2016 or 2015, something like that.
Yeah,
it's retarded. It's retarded. But
I'm just saying that, like, you know, again, we've covered this pay per view. You know what I'm saying? We're done covering the pay per view for.
Yeah, this is just rant time.
But honestly, dude, I am legitimately scared to see where the hell WWE is gonna be in freaking, 5 years.
I am too. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm just hoping for the best. I hope this like 4 years ago. What am I even saying? For me, like I said, we're in the prime. This is just sticking around. I'm just sad to see a thing that I've been loving for 15 years just kind of going down like this. Because for me, I can't go to other wrestling promotions. I watch them. They don't give me the same feel as WWE does. It doesn't. So that's why it hurts the most, because I can't watch AEW.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's the funny thing, though, man. Is like dude, I remember when I was still a huge fan of WWE, when I was actually watching it every single night. When my parents finally said, "Fine, watch your wrestling," was if I wasn't watching WWE, I went like a solid, I want to say 3-4 months. At least that, maybe, and did not, and physically did not miss almost tried to not miss a single TNA show. I fell in love with TNA.
TNA was good until Hulk Hogan came in and started.
Well, that's the thing. To me, TNA was freaking amazing because I felt like TNA at the time, and now, and hell, if it was still going on now, or if it is, whatever, is what WWE was missing. They were missing that extreme factor. They were missing the fucking, let's throw a little bit more caution to the wind and have these knockout, drag-out brawls instead of these 5-minute fucking matches and 2 hours of fucking commercials.
That sounds accurate now.
Like TNA is like WWE, in my opinion, should have took some pages out of the TNA playbook.
Now TNA just is like no threat at all. They're just chilling.
And I'm not. No, I mean, no. Look, I partially agree with you. Like AEW was never really a threat to WWE, but at the same time,
They won't be.
the fact that AEW did have an incredible fucking following out of nowhere. They literally got a big ass following. They got a big fucking following. They had plenty of fans. They had decent storylines and decent matches. It's just, I knew from the get-go, no matter how popular it got, no matter how many matches they had, no matter what superstar, it was never going. I watched how they did their story, man. I watched them have their pay-per-views. You know, they had to do a shit ton of pay-per-views. I knew that AEW was never going to be on the level of WWE. They're not going to be traveling around the world. They're not going to be traveling to 500 fucking places in 1 year. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but at least in my opinion, it was a change of pace from the same old shit from WWE.
But the thing is, WWE's not going to be threatened by it. Like, nothing. If AEW went on the same level as WC...
I think Vince... Well, no, that's right, though. You called this out one time. You and me were on the podcast, and you told me how Vince said something, or he did something just to prove, like, hey, I'm not fucking scared of AEW.
Yeah, he's not. He really... Not... WCW... I mean, AEW is not on WCW's level of threatening. Trust me.
Yeah.
They're not. Like, if AEW gets on the levels of WCW and really starts threatening to be viewer-wise, yes. Yeah, you know what I meant. They'll be scared. Yeah. But they're not.
Yeah.
AEW is not even close to bringing a fucking scratch on WWE.
Yeah, no, we're not going to have the fucking Monday Night Wars. I'm sorry. That was not going to fucking happen.
Well, we can't because it's on Wednesday, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, AEW is no threat to WWE. They're not. And I don't care what anybody says. It could be a better wrestling product all you fucking want it to be. I don't care. It's not a threat. It's not.
I respect what they were trying to do, though. They were trying to give a different company. They were trying to freaking... Sorry, I had to listen for something. They were trying to freaking do a little bit different than WWE. They were trying to... Like, hey, all you wrestlers who are sick and tired of WWE's bullshit, come work for me. You know what I'm saying? I respect Cody for that. But, like, you know, anything else, it's just...
Considering his hypocritical ass is probably about to go back to WWE.
Yeah.
That is not paint a good image, I'm just saying. Did he make AEW?
But, I don't know. No, Cody Rhodes made AEW.
Yeah, and his bitch ass going back to the company he went against. Like, that does not paint a good image at all. It just further proves who's superior.
Yeah.
I already don't like Cody Rhodes. I have not liked him ever since he's left WWE. He's been a fucking bitch. This is not paint a good image for him. If he gets pushed, why? You know, I don't think he deserves one, but, you know, that's what I think at least.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised. I'll be fucking surprised if Cody Rhodes has a bigger spot at WrestleMania than fucking Drew McIntyre. I'll be damned.
Yeah. It's just, it's like I said, man. WWE, the bottom line is, and I know everybody's going to agree with this. I don't care if you're, you know,
young,
old, it's like
dead.
My uncle said, man. Okay, it's like my uncle said. Take me back to 1985 when wrestling was actually fucking good. Okay?
Yeah.
WWE is changing a lot. It's never going to be the same again. But at the same time, it's just, I don't really think it's changing for the better. Do I like to see new talent? Yes. Do I love to see new people have opportunities instead of the same people forever and ever and ever? Yes. Do I want them to be used correctly? For the love of God, use them fucking correctly.
Yeah.
Okay? It took, in my opinion, before we need to end this, it took bringing back Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, putting a couple of new guys in there to make WWE even fucking relevant again.
Relevant? Yeah.
You had to bring back legends who haven't been in the fucking ring in 15 years just to make WWE fucking relevant again. Are you kidding me? If that's how bad your shit's gotten, you need to look yourself in the fucking mirror and fix your fucking shit.
They do. And that's it for my rant, by the way. I might keep the rated. I don't know.
I give WWE props for trying. That's why I'm generous on my ratings, man. I give them props for fucking trying.
Here's the thing. I'll give them props, but I'm gonna
call them out when they fuck up.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna give them props where props is, but I'm not gonna go high on my ratings on them. I respect that you do that. That's just your personal ratings. So for me, I'm gonna say how it is, but I will give credit where credit's due. But I'm gonna give them shit where shit needs to be thrown at.
Yeah, no, I'm going to freaking point out, hey, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. But again, I will give credit where credit is due. Okay, like there could have been 1,000 reasons why WWE could have damn near burned and crashed by now, and there's 1,000 reasons why it's still fucking standing.
1,000 things you forget every day. Make sure this is one of them.
Literally, literally.
I was thinking of Michael's quote.
But either way,
yeah,
we in my opinion, I think we've said enough. You know, I'm actually, guys, you watch this, and we had so many freaking views on the last one. If we get that same amount on this one, please put down in the comments. I will actually take the time to read, possibly respond. I will. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this pay-per-view. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on WWE in general. Please.
Please do.
Please. I'm
822
curious.
views now. Whew, it's gained up 11 over this time. It's good. Let's get this one.
Why do we not have 800 fucking followers?
I know, right? Well, we're at 35. Get us to 40. Throw us to 40. If this... I'm going to release this tomorrow. Well, you guys don't know what tomorrow is, but that's a good thing. You shouldn't have to know. But yeah, that's it for mine. Thursday. Well, now they know.
Oh, I thought you meant it was something special.
Oh, no, I mean, like, you know, they won't know what tomorrow is, like, you know, in recording time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for... Nah, that's the outro. I mean, hope you guys...
Yeah, no.
Hope you guys enjoyed the review and the rant on the side. So that's if I keep this rant in. This rant could possibly cut out.
I'd say leave the whole damn thing in there.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
For me and for the podcast personally, leave the whole fucking rant in there.
Good content. And you guys can skip past the rant if you don't want to. But if you don't, if you do,
yeah.
I don't know. Well, watch it. Just give us views. I want subscribers.
Yeah, no, because like I'm eager to hear people's like thoughts and opinions on the rants and the fucking ratings. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
And I think the rants make the podcast more entertaining.
Oh yeah. I mean, here's the thing. We might have a stream. By the way, we will do any kind of stream this weekend because I might not possibly go. I'm not going to Dad's next weekend, but I might.
No, I'm not off until Sunday, so.
Yeah, I might not be going to Dad's at all this weekend. But if you're not Sunday, I like to do a Sunday stream with Minecraft.
That's fine by me. That's fine by me.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not busy, I'm down.
Sweet, because you're like stream. We could do UFC 4 again, but let's do Minecraft. Let's get Minecraft back in the swing of things, you know.
Yeah, like I'm totally down. But yeah.
That's
either way. You guys have a good night, and we're done.
Yep.